Hey, what's up, guys? I thought I'd take this time to do a small video on my take on having the coronavirus. Um, I know a lot of you got questions, so um, I figured I'd just give you my interpretation of pretty much what happened with me. So my symptoms pretty much started maybe March 20th. Um, that morning I woke up and um, I was all right. I just felt a little run down. And so I pretty much just went through my day, you know, went and saw some family members. And it wasn't until like the evening, um, I was like, man, I don't feel good. I feel really just drained and just really out of it. So, anyway, um, I made dinner, and the moment that I took a bite, I immediately felt nauseous. And my girl was like, you need to call the advice nurse, and so she set up an appointment for me uh, to get tested, and pretty much from that Friday till about the middle of the following week, my symptoms were, like I had the worst chills whatsoever. I mean, it was bad. It was the worst chills. It was like I had underwear on and it was like 20 degrees outside. But at the same time, like I had the worst fever too. So whenever I would put like covers on, I would just be baking. Um, my taste buds are completely shot. I had no sense of taste, no sense of smell. Um, really run down. I slept a lot. Um, I pretty much just all I did was just sleep on the couch. Is it's just that's just all I did. Um, I was basically just trying to get by. So it wasn't until Sunday, I believe, was the next wave of this virus. Now I had the fever, the chills, and all that stuff that pretty much went away. So I was like, okay, cool, I'm on the mend. And then it wasn't that part wasn't until the pneumonia kicked in, and that's the part that I feel everybody has a problem with. And so basically, everything I was doing was making me short-winded. I'd go use the bathroom, and like I would just be just drained. Like I felt like I ran like 300 miles. um, and then this particular day, I went to go use the bathroom, and like it was like all the oxygen just left my body. And whenever I would try to take a breath in, if this is my lung, every time I would try to take a breath, it would just stop. So whenever I would try to take a breath, it would just stop. Like just nothing's happening. So I panicked. I and this went on for about 20 seconds. Like I just couldn't catch a breath. And so I immediately, you know, uh, called my girl, and I told her, I need to go to the hospital. I was like, I can't do this alone. I'm in trouble. And so we actually wound up calling an ambulance, and I was rushed to the hospital, and I've been here since since Sunday, I think. But yeah, when I first got here, I was in bad shape. Um, they were actually considering moving me to ICU. Um, my liver was really shot. My lungs were damaged. Um, so like the first few days, it was just the slightest little thing. Like I had more attacks here because I went to go use the bathroom, and same thing happened. My lungs just shut down. Um, but as the days are progressing, I'm being able to do more and more things. I can take deep breaths now. Um, Everything I do is taxing on my lungs and my body, but I can take much deeper breaths now. Um, it's so I'm not as in trouble as before. The only thing that sucks now is my taste buds are just shot. So they did me a favor and allowed me to order a pizza yesterday, and I took one bite and I was just like, oh, this is awful. It basically tasted like someone took a whole thing of salt and just poured it all over the pizza. Um, so, like, I haven't had a decent meal in like it's been about 2 weeks. Um, and actually yesterday I got up to shave and I didn't even recognize my own face. Um, it was just just from everything that's happening through the virus and not being able to eat. Um, it really just it kicks your butt, man. It's and you know you know I I'm envious of the people that don't get the symptoms. Um, I thought I went into this thinking, if I got the virus, I would just be hating life, but I'll be okay. Well, um, I had a lot of close calls. Um, there were times where they were considering switching me to ICU. Um, there were times they were questioning if I was getting better. Um, the only thing I could really think of was, I'm not ready to go. Um, you know, I got a daughter, I have a girl. I got friends and family. I was like, I can't be, I'm not going out like this. Um, I did, you know, um, I try to stay healthy, uh, you know, just stay around. But not to scare anybody, but it's serious. It's really serious. A lot of people are playing it down like this isn't a big deal. Um, and I'm not saying don't live your lives. And I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is respect it. Um, you know, wear gloves, cover your mouths, um, keep that distance. Because believe me, you don't want this. You don't. It's not. It's. I mean, I've had the flu. I've had all kind of illnesses. This one hit me hard. It hit me really hard. And I'm going to be recovering for a while. Um, so I mean, I actually looked at my body the other day, and I was like, I lost all my muscle, and I know it's a small price to pay, to live, but it just this thing is ridiculous, like what it does to you. Um, but anyways, if you have any questions, you know, um, this is my first time making some kind of a video, but if you have any questions, I guess what do people say? Leave a comment down below or whatever. I don't know, but no, it's seriously if you have any questions that I can answer, I'll definitely do that. But this is basically just my perspective on the virus. Some people are fortunate and they don't get any symptoms whatsoever, and some, aren't so lucky. And my heart goes out to them because I know what they're going through, and just to think that they're going through worse than what I went through, it's it's horrible. So if you take anything away from this, just be safe out there, guys. Um, take this seriously. Be careful. If you don't feel good, Stay home. You know, I don't know how I got it. I mean, I have speculations, but I'm not here to put the blame on anybody. But, stay home. You may not think you have it, but you just might. And it's not worth it. You don't want that on your conscience that you you got somebody else sick because you're like, it didn't happen to me. It can't happen to me. Just just be considerate of other people. Okay? All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.